Final Fantasy time. To all those who celebrate. Phil didn't ask anything. I'm gonna either assume we wouldn't stream it or Phil is with other people. I don't know, he usually reaches out, so. I'll check in on the situation. He's playing Mercenaries. That's probably why. Well, anyway, let me tweet this out. So I decided if there's anything really worthwhile from these 20 minutes, it's probably not something I can avoid because I would rather go as blind as possible. I have a feeling if there's anything really spectacular here, I might not be able to avoid it. That was kind of the case with the PAX footage. It's possible that this is just the PAX stuff they showed off. But even after PAX, they had a short thing for it. So, I don't know. Really, the thing is, this presentation isn't for me. I'm already sold on the game and have a higher understanding of what Yoshi P is going for and what his team is doing. But regardless, you know, this is more for people that aren't as familiar with Final Fantasy or are still on the, there's a lot of people to convince that Final Fantasy's on a clear direction back from where it once was. And it's understandable hesitancy, depending on your thoughts of 13 and depending on your thoughts of 15. I'm already in after all those, so of course it's not a huge deal to me, but... So, there's that angle of it. That's really the core thing. So I'm working on a graphic for Battle Network that I'm gonna be streaming later today on YouTube. Probably in a few hours on YouTube. I'm just working on this graphic that I'll show off there. But yeah. In the meantime, we'll enjoy this. So, busy day. But yeah, there's nothing more I really need to see. But if there is anything worthwhile seeing, I might as well see it. You know, after this morning, there was a final trailer for Tears of the Kingdom, and they fucking showed off Ganondorf's design. I don't remember which one it is. So they fucking showed off the design, like, it doesn't even feel like it was like 30 minutes after that trailer debuted, and everyone's waking up. So shit, man, you probably saw the theme before the trailer, and that bothered the hell out of me. I didn't want to see that shit. I didn't want to see the design. Are you kidding me? I didn't even want full confirmation he was there.
Hello everyone, this is Naoki.
And otherwise, I don't even remember if it's Ganon or Ganondorf.
And welcome to the State of Play. Today, I'm here to talk a little bit about the story world and combat system of Final Fantasy XVI, as well as reveal all new information regarding the game's wide variety of RPG elements and support systems. We'll be talking you through everything while using
that is the most
never-before-seen gameplay
harsh,
footage
intense
running
lighting
on
I've
the
ever seen
PlayStation
Yoshi
5.
P
I
under.
hope you'll stay with us until the end of the show and enjoy everything we have in store for you. With that, let's get started.
Oh yeah, there might be a demo afterwards too. They might announce a demo.
You all know the target.
Here, this will be worth it.
And only the dominant.
60 FPS.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
Plenty of color artifacting
focus,
though.
Wyvern.
That's on stream. That's on stream, not the game itself.
Home sweet home.
From Hearth and
Allow
Home.
me to welcome you to the world of Final Fantasy XVI.
Moogle.
Final Fantasy XVI is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before jumping in. With a fusion of real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as the first true action RPG in the series. Using the power of the PlayStation 5 to its fullest, the game delivers
so
an
rude.
expansive, thrilling gameplay experience which we liken to a high-speed roller coaster ride.
I need to listen back to how he phrased that because that's not true. Did we see Titan before? We probably saw Titan before. Good lord. Neo Titan.
The protagonist of our story is Clive Rosfield, and his journey takes place in the realm of Valisthea. We follow
You
the
can't
epic
tell me
tale of
Matsuno
Clive,
didn't have
shield
some sort
the
of
Grand
influence
Duchy
on
of
this
Rosaria,
game.
as it unfolds across 3 distinct periods in our hero's life: his teens, 20s, and 30s.
Oh shit.
While the story begins with Clive in his 20s, a fully playable flashback will allow you to experience the pivotal events that shaped his past and present. And thus does the curtain open on this newest Final Fantasy adventure.
Hope that doesn't break up pacing too much.
Clive,
That's a modern ass menu.
Navigation in Final Fantasy XVI is driven via a world map, with locations being added and updated.
Not open
as
world,
players progress
by the
through
way, not
main
open
narrative.
world. It's zones.
The world map can be opened at any time.
You can make
allowing players
FF12's map
access
look
to
exactly
all
like
manner
this.
of locations across Valisthea.
It's not, but you could. Anyway.
Here, players will meet new friends, encounter formidable foes, and uncover great and wondrous mysteries.
Torgal. Fifteen ass chocobo controls. Not bad, by the way. 15 had good chocobos controlled well.
Next, I'd like to talk about the combat of Final Fantasy XVI. All the battles in the game take place in real time and are not turn-based. As Clive progresses through the story, he will learn
Maybe he meant because there's a... You can pause time in 15. Maybe that's what he meant.
Now, let's take a moment to admire Clive in action.
Sunset Sukin. Fuck, man. Those are some DMC-ass animations. Like, straight up. There's been influence, obviously, when you have the same combat designer. And he's been doing DMC moves. But those are, like, the same animations. The music, too.
The abilities that Clive wields have unique characteristics depending on the icon they are derived from. Players can use ability points collected by defeating enemies to unlock more abilities or upgrade
That's a
existing
bloated
ones.
as fuck number. Or maybe it's because it's a dev build. How much do they cost? Oh yeah, that's a bloated as fuck number.
Ability to unlock or upgrade? No problem. You can let the game choose for you.
Not an option for me.
Final Fantasy XVI
Not when it's
includes
action
a
like
range
that.
of timely accessories to provide support to those players who may not be so skilled at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience. Players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations of these accessories.
Need that to guarantee the
until
good
they
reviews.
Find the one that perfectly matches their own playstyle.
Need that for the journal.
A combination I can particularly recommend to those who may struggle with action gameplay is the Ring of Timely Focus and the Ring of Timely Strikes. This
That's the
combination
accessibility?
allows players to unleash a wide
Is the
array
pause?
of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button, as well as shifting into a window of slow motion whenever Clive is about to be hit by an attack. giving them a
Sometimes
little
that's
extra time
that's
to
just
hit
how it
R1
is.
and evade.
That's a really tight window too.
Alternatively, players could equip an accessory that
Wow.
fully automates evasion. As I said before, I really encourage everyone to discover the combination that works best for them.
Oh man, that's gotta be satisfying. I'll definitely try it without it.
And for those who want to concentrate on the story, don't forget to choose Story Focus Mode before starting a new game.
Uh-huh.
In this mode,
Man, that
timely
UI is
accessories
boring
are
as shit.
automatically equipped from the start, allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience without having to worry too much with the action.
That little flourish at the bottom is about all you're getting, I guess. Move the watermark.
Clive
No, you know
will
what?
meet many
Sony should move
characters along
theirs.
his journey who will join him
The
as
watermark
friends
stays.
and allies.
State of Play should move theirs.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive?
We're not getting context on the
Sidolphus,
unconscious
who
woman
becomes
sitting in a
mentor
chair on
to
his back.
Clive. Jill, a friend from Clive's youth.
Never mind.
Such encounters and reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
Clive!
Some of these companions will even accompany Clive on his adventures, fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way. That said, players will only need to focus on controlling Clive. Party members
Was
are
she
fully
blind, or was that a
AI-driven,
time skip,
providing
and that was the
support
first
for
time
the
she was
hero
seeing
and
her,
constantly
seeing
adapting
him?
and responding to his actions.
'Cause I think it back, her eyes weren't really moving much. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of your partners using their summons.
Oh, and we cannot forget Torgal. A smart, strong, and fiercely loyal hound, Torgal is always by Clive's side and willing to stand by him in the face of whatever cruel fate may befall them. Torgal will act of his own accord, but players can also give him direct commands. Just don't forget to give this good boy some treats every now and then.
Oh man, they're gonna drop a demo after this stream, aren't they?
Goots, get her upstairs.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen.
What's his name?
I've taken care of her fee.
All of it.
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solo.
After progressing somewhat through the game, Clive will gain access to Sid's hideaway.
Was that Sid?
Here in the hideaway, Clive will find a shop where he can purchase new weapons, armor, and
Was the
consumables
redhead
such as
Sid?
potions.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Well,
Blackthorn, a highly skilled
What's that
blacksmith,
for in here?
works the hideaway's forge,
Game of Thrones
bringing
has
materials
designs.
to craft new gear or upgrade existing items.
Will do.
After upgrading
Shut
your
up.
equipment or unlocking new abilities, try
Scam
accessing
call.
the Arete Stone. Here, players can enter a virtual training area outside the bounds of time and space, where they are free to refine and practice combos of their very own.
What was that first option again?
Once you're confident in your
Go back.
skills, try your hand at
Input
arcade
display.
mode and see how
Oh,
your
that
scores
input
stack
display.
up against players from around the world.
No, that's still pretty good.
The hideaway is home to a lot of other features as well.
Which one was Sid? Fuck.
Not only will players discover a variety
This game's
of
got some
side
beautiful
quests
towns.
here, but they can also view information
Out of the
on
whopping
quests
3
offered
I have
all
seen.
around Valisthea.
And once again, it's a... I think you could probably think of Final Fantasy 15
All right, Clive.
as a
Still
close
busy
by
saving the
game,
world.
but
Mid.
what was I saying? Oh, Final Fantasy 12. If there's a game that's like, yeah, go on. You got some hunts.
You back so soon.
You got some hunts that lead to their own side quest and mayhaps some super bosses.
Visit the hunt board to
Yes.
get information on elite marks, fearsome foes lurking about the realm in desperate need of slaying. The Moogle will be your guide.
Super bosses will be tied to that. There. You could look at it and say, like, on the surface, Final Fantasy 15. This game reeks of Final Fantasy 12. Holy shit! I love it. Are you kidding me?
There's also Lordesman Harpocrates, who will unlock Valisthea's secrets as Clive recounts tales of his adventures.
I have quite the find for you today.
Ooh.
You wish to study the tomes?
Oh my god, man.
Here for another of my lectures.
It
And
oozes
Vivian
Final
Ninetales,
Fantasy 12.
a scholar and strategist who will be more than happy to explain.
I guess
to
I will
Clive
hold
the
off
current
on
state of the realm
Real,
and provide
I'll
information
hold off
key
on
players.
replaying.
There are all kinds of interactions and
Hey, it said
features
somebody's,
in the hideaway
was
to help
deceased.
players get even more enjoyment
There was a
out of their
deceased
time
name
with
on that
Final Fantasy
screen.
16.
Ever changing.
Don't look too closely.
On his travels, Clive will encounter
thanks.
a wide array of fearsome foes.
Yeah, no thanks. Technology needs to be stopped because we can't let Malboros get this more detailed. Tall ass Dragoon. These characters to be units in a mobile game. Fafnir? That was Fafnir? Midnight Raven. I'm expecting a little cliche with that character.
He will, of course, clash with the dominants who wield the power of the icons.
Torment.
Colossal beasts who hold the surrounding lands under their sway.
Just a dragon.
Mysterious constructs of the fallen, a civilization shrouded in mystery.
Oh yeah, huh? Interesting. Wonder where they came up with that one. No such equivalent in an earlier game, I'm sure. Nothing in another game made by Yoshi P, no. Barnabas. There's a bunch of familiar names showing up.
And we cannot forget the icons themselves.
Infernal Icon. And I was gonna say, some of those fights could easily be tied to the hunt board.
As Clive takes command of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limbs. The shining point of Final Fantasy XVI, however, has to be the breathtaking icon versus icon battles.
I got with the hunting board thing. If it works how it did in 12, this could take my favorite game.
These epic confrontations all play out.
I will say there is something about
allowing players to control
games these
their
days and how
very own
complex
icon
their
with their own
systems are
hands.
with depth that, like, Final Fantasy 12 I can hop back into at any point and understand what's
These
going
battles
on,
differ depending on the icon encountered,
since
and
it's
every
not
showdown is unique,
real-time
right
action
down to gameplay. Players
and
will
not constant
experience
inputs,
everything
it's all
from
still
a 3D
menus.
scrolling shooter to a heavyweight wrestling match with devastating attacks that encompass the entire battlefield.
Oh my god. With games like this, it's getting harder to be able to, like, pick them up 2 years later and
These
instantly remember what you're
massive-scale
doing.
boss battles are entirely seamless, and I can promise you heart-stopping, controller-gripping excitement. I can't wait for you to get your hands on the game for yourself.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. Is there any confirmation on who the fuck Sid was? Typhon. There's a lot of, like, I guess more, I wouldn't say deep cut, but they are pulling more Final Fantasy enemies from prior games, especially the 2D ones. But that's good. That's good. Also, Titan lost. I'm not saying he lost. I'm saying that's his name. Odin. Do we know about Odin? I think we did.
So everyone, what did you think? Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Final Fantasy XVI will be available worldwide June 22nd, and there's still plenty that we've left to reveal. Battle content, side content, endgame content, and more. We hope to bring you more on these aspects of the game in the near future. Also, I'm truly excited to finally be able to reveal that Final Fantasy XVI's main theme was written and performed by one of Japan's greatest recording artists, Kenshi Yonezu. We've still got a lot more in store for you in the coming weeks, and I hope you'll all pre-order the game and join us in Balestia on release day. This has been Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI. See you
I don't know how
again
to
soon.
spell that.
プロデューサーの吉田でした。
I don't know how to spell the name he said. Kind of want to watch back. That was worth seeing since it was presented like that. I thought we were getting uninterrupted 20 minutes of gameplay. That was a lot safer than I thought it would be. So that's good. That was how you handle it. Very good. Game needed that. That being said, who the fuck is Sid? Who is Mid? Please. Don't. It wouldn't be the first time, but... No, okay, yeah, the dark colored hair one was Sid. Yeah. And that was revealed before, back in December. And he is Ramu. Been a while since we've had a playable Sid, right? There's also just what looked like some really good throwaway designs there. I don't know. Who is... I can't search FF16 Mid. That's not gonna give me results. Her name is Mid. Her name is Mid. It looks Mid. That's it. Anyway. Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying to find... Well, I mean, if it was on YouTube. PlayStation. Oh, is that... It was on... It was at fucking 4K on YouTube. Oh, well. Oops. Wrong, YouTube. Alright, I'll skip through. Excellent place to start.
Pivotal events that shaped his past and present. And thus does the curtain open on this newest Final Fantasy adventure.
Man.
And are not.
Yeah, I hope that made a more solid impression on those on the fence.
The abilities that Clive wields have unique characteristics.
The menus aren't doing it for me.
They are derived from.
It's really hard to get enough flourishes going on, and like this, the abilities menu is got more flourishes to it.
Upgrade existing ones.
In its design.
Can't decide which iconic ability to unlock.
But it's too clean.
No problem. Includes a range of timely accessories
function before
to those players who may not be so skilled at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience.
Holy shit, take my degree back. Form.
Combinations of these
Function over form.
Until they find the one that perfectly matches their own playstyle. A combination icon.
And he's getting on the right hand side there stuff for blind justice. So I don't see anything indicating that enemy has blind casted on them.
With action gameplay is the ring of timely.
Well, they got some electricity on them.
This combination allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques.
Oh, blind justice is just the
pressing a
attack.
single attack button, as well as shifting into a window of slow mo.
Oh, but it's Ramu's attack.
Allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button. as well as shifting into a window of slow motion whenever Clive is about to be hit by
You know what
an
I had
attack,
learned later in
giving them a little extra
fucking Yakuza 0?
works
Do
best
you
for them.
get the ability to cancel your
to choose
styles into
story-focused
each other
mode before
faster?
starting a new experience without having to worry too much with the action. Clive on a path of great personal growth.
Not that I need to keep singing the praises of Lost
Adolphus,
Judgment's
who
combat,
becomes a
but
mentor to Clive. As friends and allies.
pretty sure in Kiwami, but not in 0. Yeah. The game should just be designed around being able to do that. Much like in Lost Judgment. Anyway, so that's it there.
Adolphus, who becomes a mentor to Clive.
He even said it. Oh man, I'm stupid.
And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
Sidolphus, who becomes
Oh,
a
that's
mentor
why,
to
because
Clive.
his full name is Sidolphus.
Jill, a friend from Clive's youth.
It really is.
Such encounters and reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
Gladiolus.
Clive!
Some of these companions.
Let me
great
pay attention
personal-
more here too.
Jill,
True then.
a friend from Clive's youth.
It really is.
Such encounters and reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
From our lungs.
Was that the first moment he entered the room?
Clive's youth.
It really is.
Such encounters and reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
Clive!
I won't worry about it.
Some of these companions will even accompany Clive on his adventures, fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way.
I don't see any UI indicating who
That
you're
said,
with.
Players will only need to focus on controlling Clive. Party members are fully AI-driven, providing support for the hero and constantly adapting.
Apparently
and
there was an
responding
interview
to
where they're
his
talking
actions.
about for 7 Remake, they're implementing a Gambit system in 7 Remake for party control. And the Gambit system coming from Final Fantasy 12. Letting you give essentially like, if X situation, then do Y. If party member has below 40 HP, cast heal, cast potion.
Oh,
If party member doesn't have protect on, cast protect, things like that.
a smart, strong, and fierce.
So 7 Remake Part 2 is gonna have a system like that.
And willing to stand by him in the face of whatever cruel fate may befall them. Torvald will act of his own accord, but players can also give him direct commands. Just don't forget to give this good boy some treats.
Oh, there's another town. Damn.
Goots, get her upstairs.
Goots, spelled G-O-E-S.
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
G-O-E-T-Z.
All of it.
She's the best
G-O-S.
healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on. Have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
After progressing somewhat through the game, Clive will gain access to Sid's hideaway.
Hide away.
Here in the hideaway, Clive will find a shop where he can purchase new weapons, armor, and consumables such as potions.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Well,
Blackthorn, a highly skilled
What's that
blacksmith,
for in here?
works the hideaway's forge, bring in materials to craft new gear or upgrade existing items.
that'll do.
After upgrading your equipment or unlocking new abilities, try accessing the Arete Stone. Here, players can enter a virtual training area outside the bounds of time and space, where they are free to refine and practice combos.
This is just a
with their
musician that
Once you're
Yoshi
confident
P
in your
pointed
skills,
out.
Try your hand at arcade mode and see how your scores stack up against players from around the world.
They aren't. They haven't done.
The Hideaway is home to a lot of other features.
Oh, they have a
as well.
Crunchyroll award. Okay, My Hero Academia.
Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here, but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
Okay. March comes in like a lion. I was gonna say, because he just has Billboard hits, he's got MTV awards.
All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Yeah, I got a good feeling that there will be, if you want to go after super bosses, they'll probably be tied to this. Much like they were in 12.
Visit the hunt board to gain information on elite marks, fearsome foes lurking about the realm in desperate need of slaying. The Moogle will be your guide.
Matsuno gets done. I mean, it's hard to say whether he's done dirty by Square. But he gets so much love here.
There's also Loresman Harpucker.
Because these, that also happens in FF12 with the hunts.
You wish to study the tomes?
4-hour Animantoise fight.
Here for another of my lectures.
And Vivian Ninetails,
What is it that you
a
wish
scholar
to
and
learn?
strategist who will be
Here's the
more
latest
than happy
information
to
I have.
explain to Clive the current state of the realm and provide information on key players. There are all kinds of interactions and features in the Hideaway to help players get even more enjoyment out of their time with Final Fantasy XVI.
Man. Alrighty then, well, I gotta get back to work now. This is a lot of fun though, and that was worth checking out. I'm gonna be live on YouTube later with Battle Network. Tomorrow we're gonna be live with
On his travels,
Pokemon Stadium.
a wide array of
The Street Fighter thing is next weekend. No, next Friday. So the Street Fighter Showcase hosted by Lil Wayne will be on Friday. Next week. And birthday stream also on G2B. So those are the plans there. Yeah, this is worth checking out. Good time. But I'm gonna get back to work and prep for the stream. So till next time, go to bed.